Hi, I'm Michaela, and this is Nina, and we're from WWNN News, and today we're going to present to you Edward Snowden.
Edward Snowden is a man who used to work for the CIA and NSA. He left his position working with the NSA when he left his outpost in Hawaii, went to Hong Kong, and released information about cyber spying that the United States was conducting on its own citizens. This all occurred in 2013.
Since this occurrence, Snowden has been taking refuge in Russia. There is now discussion on pardoning Snowden's exile. And this is leading Americans to debate on whether or not people should consider Snowden a hero or a traitor. Edward Snowden was born in Elizabeth, North Carolina. He dropped out of high school. He left community college twice despite having an IQ of 145. And he was released from basic training
after injuring his leg. And after being released from basic training and dropping out of community college for the second time, he went on to work for the CIA as a security officer, and which that later landed him a job with the NSA, working through contractors such as Dell and Booz and Allen, and through them he acquired the documents which he released, over 1 million documents on the National Security Agency's cyber spying programs and all of the information that they were gathering from American citizens. Their reasoning for this was that they were trying to combat terrorism, and that's why they were looking into phone records and keeping records of who you called and when you called them.
Now to Ali and Shane with the controversy.
Thank you for that, Zoe. Now, Professor Hassan, I understand you have some negative aspects to bring up about Edward Snowden.
Yeah, Professor. So the only thing is Snowden did that he is spy on our government, and he did give us information about what the government do and the people. And I mean, do you think that really this is a good information? I mean, if someone knows that the government's spying on him, I mean, for my opinion, it's very bad for everyone.
I do agree. For example, not only did the United States have its documents leaked, they also leaked 5 other companies, including the NSA or government agencies, that took a similar role across Europe and across the United States. So this did leak a lot of information. However, we also have to consider that in a democratic society, we normally pride ourselves on government transparency. Thus, we're releasing all of these things that the people should really know. So a lot of people also refer to him as a hero. And after that, once people were enlightened by the fact that they discovered what the NSA was doing to its own citizens, this also brought a huge fall in the trust of the NSA.
Were they going to charge him about all what he did?
Well, they are planning on charging him because technically he did release documents that were government property, and that could be considered traitorous. But that's also the problem, because a lot of the citizens are in conflict about this.
So the people think that he is a hero. Some people
think, and some people don't think that. So it's until then, it's just a matter of controversy, and it depends on what actions our government takes.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Now back to you, Zoe.
In conclusion, there are many positive and negative opinions on Edward Snowden and the documents that he released from the NSA, but overall, you could look at both sides and argue that he was either a hero or a traitor, and that is still a debate that politicians will have to have when determining whether or not his exile will be pardoned.
Thank you for watching Winton Woods News Network, and have a great evening.